baby.
Boom! There we go. Nailed it, Dave. You haven't lost your touch at all, Dave. You haven't lost your touch.
That was great. I never lose it.
No, that's it. What is up, everybody? Welcome to 3 Men in the Basement. It is Friday night. This is the definitive last Terrificon video until 2022. We have showed you haul video, not haul video. This is our haul video. We have showed you behind the scenes footage. We have showed you vendor previews. We have told you in 2 videos what we were looking for. We told you, we gave you 2 live shows from the floor. To wrap it up, I brought my Legion of Doom, my cast of characters with us tonight. Everybody who's had a great time at Terrificon. I'm going to introduce everybody. As always, over there at Carriage Hill Pub, we have my hetero life mate, Chewy, a.k.a. the Cranky Canadian. Roger, say what's up to everybody.
What's going on? It's Friday night. As usual, I'm heavily caffeinated, bouncing out of my fucking chair, ready for a great night of talking about comics and Terrificon and all the great things that happen. What is up, YouTube community?
All right. And then we dug him out of the cave. We did it. We pulled him back out. Dave in the cave is back in the house, running his show. He still knows how to hit those buttons and produce the show. Dave, say what's up to everybody.
What's up, everybody? Yes, I am alive. I promise. So I am living all vicariously through all of you here on this Friday night, and I'm stoked to be here. So let's do it.
All right. So we wanted some special guests to come and hang out with us. So being as its first appearance Friday, we wanted to bring my man Morbius Comics in with us. He was at Terrificon. He showed up. He was rocking a 3-Men shirt. He was rocking a Morbius shirt. It was great to see him. Morbius, thank you very much for joining us today, man. I hit you up early today. I was like, come on, man, jump in with us. And I'm glad you joined us.
Hey, thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate you guys, for real, man. And we had a ball at Terrificon. It was great meeting you guys in person, Roger, Otto. But I'm not sure if I met Dave. I know I met Matt. Probably in passing, you know what I mean, but it didn't. But I would, definitely. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate you guys once again for having me on. Y'all already know it's your boy Morbius, and I'm ready to get it in, man. I'm excited.
All right. So, what Friday night party wouldn't be popping if we didn't bring Matty Forge from the Defects in? He's ready to rock. They showed you their videos on Wednesday. I wanted Matty to jump in with us and talk about it chop it up a little bit from his opinion. So, Matty, what's up? Happy first appearance Friday. Good to see you here in the grotto.
Yes, sir. I don't think this is where I parked my car. Roger said he wanted some special guests, but instead you got me. So
that's right.
Let's talk some comics.
You're a very busy guy, man. You're hard to fucking nail down on a Friday night.
That's what my girl tells me.
Yeah. Well,
hey.
We heard a lot of that, right?
Here we go.
Hey, we're 9 minutes in. Let's go.
Right. So as we get going, as everything that we're going to talk about, we've got, this is going to be with us for a while. Raj, just give it a shout out to everybody in the chat. Who's hanging with us before we get into the show?
All right. We got a full chat, and they are active tonight. We got Uncanny Swag was the first one in with Amy Nieves classing up the place. Wookie Fighter 80. We got Mike the Beast Benston came to the con with the first family of comics. The dad and the mom with him.
Made my weekend.
Yeah. Emerald Knight, what's up, Chris? How you doing? Fun to hang out with him. He was feeling a little rough, I think, on Sunday morning. Man from Beantown, what up, Benny Beans? Dave in the Cave, out of retirement, if he was retired. Wookie Fighter 80, Something Wong, the man with the curly hairs. Let me see.
Disgusting.
That never gets old.
Yeah, we'll have to tell the story how that came about someday. But Chimo was a trooper this weekend, man. He was there forever and up every night until 4 in the morning eating bacon cheeseburgers with me. Man, Moonlit Comics, fantastic to meet you this weekend for sure. She was also up for a good time hanging out until all hours of the morning. John Big Daddy Ross, what is up, everyone? I like that name. Maddie, Pressable Deffects in the house. Rudy Tatagui, that's Rude Dog if you're checking. Let me see. I guess you can tell I've been saying somebody's names for a while, huh?
Hey, Dave, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
CT Jazz King. That is the father. That is Mike the Beast Denson's dad. CT Jazz King. What is up? We have, let me see. Thomas Caps. Coco loves Chevy, but he drives a Ford. Lenny Cerna from Spineworks. What is up, my man?
My man,
Missed
Lenny.
him. We missed him this weekend. Really, Spineworks should have been at Terrificon. But they weren't. Paul Morris. Oh, this damn thing jumped on me.
But they
JCS Streets. Alex Garcia, the illustrator, the man behind all the logos. What is up, my friend? Long time no see. Amazing Murfinator. Good to see you this past weekend.
Absolutely.
Let me see. This thing bounced on me. Who did I forget here? Got Lenny. Anthony Debo. Wobbles. New Village Comics. Desired Comics. What up, Nigel?
Nigel, my
Good to see
man.
another man. The man about town, that guy, man. No matter
Nigel, good dude, man. Good
that's
dude,
on the
man.
weekend, man. He's in Cali, then he's in France, then he's in Japan, then he's in Connecticut.
That's the
Dude,
ambassador.
Yeah, that dude gets around, man. Get passed around like a cheap. Oh, that's sorry. Oh,
You know.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna let Jay. I'm gonna let Jay finish that one.
That was Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yeah. That Spidey Powder Tumbler, another one. It was great to hang out, man. I didn't realize that Jose didn't drink, and my man hung out as later than most people. It's just taking it all in, man. Look, watching us idiots make asses of ourselves.
That's for sure.
Geoffrey Castro, Paul Morris, and I think I got everybody. And if I didn't, I apologize. The thing jumped around. Keep the chat popping, guys. If you got questions or comments, we'll try to highlight them if you pop in. And if I missed you, say something else, and then I'll catch you.
Yeah. So we did. We got Adam, our boys from Coffee Comics and Coffee. They're doing their sale tomorrow in Meriden, Connecticut. Adam, you will see me because I didn't get to dig through long boxes at Terrificon, so I'm going to be at your spot tomorrow digging. I can't wait. That's their new logo. They're great friends of ours. They came to our swap. They changed their logo up, and just going to be fantastic to go finally dig because I didn't get a chance to dig. But that's okay.
I unfortunately am not going to make it, Adam. Not to sidetrack and get too serious here. For those of you who know me, know that my dad passed away 2 weeks ago. The outpouring that I got from the YouTube, Instagram, and comic community is just absolutely amazing. I know I don't have to tell everybody how amazing the community is, but I want to thank each and every one of you that reached out to me, called me, texted me. It's been a whirlwind, but I have to meet my family tomorrow morning early to start cleaning my dad's house out. So Otto is going to buy enough for the both of us, Adam.
Yeah, you're in on that, right, Roger? If I buy a bulk of books, are you in on it?
Yeah, if you find something good, I want in on it.
All right, cool. All right, so guys, the plan is tonight we're going to kick it with you. No, there were a lot of high moments, but Maddie, those are on the lost tapes, right?
There was no videos of that.
I mean, there is. They're just not being shown.
Oh, yeah, right. Those are the lost tapes. So what I want to do two things real quick. The first thing I want to tell you is our good friends at Shortbox have changed up their app once again, okay? They have a beta seller area that is live now that they've been working on. This will be revamped as August goes on, and hopefully by September they will. Shortbox is a huge friend of ours. They're actually donating $50 tonight to somebody in the live chat. So somebody in the live chat is going to win a $50 credit towards Shortbox. You just have to answer the question at the end of the show. They are also doing a daily giveaway for the month. First appearance, Black Lightning 9.2. Great book for any DC collector. So once you download the app, you can enter this raffle. You can enter that giveaway every day.
It's not a daily giveaway, but you can enter every day.
Every day. That's what I meant. So,
but I think they do one like almost every month. It seems like.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I've got a bid on, so I'm looking at a Werewolf by Night. Not a Werewolf by Night. No, I can't say that again. A Moon Knight 8.0 to match my other one, and I submitted an offer. It was $20 less than what the seller was asking for. And he took it, so you can actually make offers, which I think is really, really cool on Shortbox. So that's
Benny Beans dropping knowledge. Look at that.
Oh boy. Already.
Benny's got a lot of spare time.
Yeah, but pretty soon though, the summer's almost over. So Benny and I are in the same spot. So before we get into the wrap up of Terrificon, I want to show you something that started at the Alaska Minicon with Aegis Comics of Alaska, okay? I was there with many great people, and one of the nicest people I met, besides they're all great people, was Mike Provo. Mike Provo is a local artist who works with Aegis Comics of Alaska and is a fantastic illustrator, okay? So can somebody highlight this guy real quick? Because I got something to show off.
There you go. Boom.
All right, there we go. So while I was there, you guys know that I'm working on my.
Highlight this guy, man.
That's right. Here we go.
I love that so much.
God.
It's the best.
Immortalized in it. So I reached out to Mike and I said, Mike, this is a blank Joker cover. Anything you can do with Joker and Jean Grey, I would absolutely love. Okay. So that's all I said. And he said, hey, this is the price. I added some backgrounds for all the sketches I've been getting. It is what it is. He brought it to Amy and Lou. Kevin, I believe, pressed it, and it's in this box. I've had this for 3.5 days. I've been dying to open it. So without further ado, I'm going to do my best to not ruin it, show it here, but I will actually show it for Sketch Saturday. So shout out to Mike Provo Art. He's on Instagram under that. I wish I would have put it in the description, but I'll put it in that after the fact. Shout out to Amy and Lou, our great friends at Aegis Comics of Alaska, for getting this to me. No, Amy, I haven't seen it yet. I've been waiting. I have patience. There's not many things in this, but I have patience. All right. So they sent it in. I did open it up real quick just to make sure it was ready. And it was a blank Joker cover. All right. So, holy fuck, holy shit.
He's got
Raj, this is one of those things I wish you were here, brother. Oh my God. So he did do a background for me. He did do a Jean Grey. So I am going to come. Oh my God. So it's full on Jean Grey with the Joker hair and female. So I'm going to come around.
Don't trip.
He's going to Vanna White it. Let's go.
Bad RCG down.
That's really why you wanted me there.
No.
All right.
Oh.
Tilted anyway, or
tilted forward.
Tilt.
More.
Side. Right.
More.
Right.
Keep going.
Oh God, come on.
Yeah, more.
What do you want me to do?
I wanted you to tilt the top forward.
Yeah.
All right,
Tilt the
like
top.
that.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's wild.
Hey.
I
Full
can't
on
see
colors in the background, lots of greens, lots
Tilt
of
the
red.
top forward.
There
There you go.
All right.
That is
Mike
fucking
Provo
badass.
actually murdered this. Look at her like that. This is going to be my post for Saturday. So
Joker Jean popping out of
Joker
the vagina.
G, look at that. Man. I am so stoked for this.
Roger.
Oh, wow.
I caught that. All right, Raj.
Am I wrong?
You are not.
I am not. That's
You are
Joker
not.
Jean popping out of a vagina.
Joker Jean.
All
I mean,
right.
she was reborn, so
Yeah, she was. So he absolutely murdered it.
So on fuego.
Yes. Just thank you, Mike, very much for doing this. It looks fantastic. So now I've got to reach out to Fantasy Frames and figure out some way to get like a bunch of top loaders, because a lot of these books, Roger, you agree with me. A lot of your sketches, you're not getting CGC'd, right?
Correct. I'm too anal.
I don't think I'm getting too many of them.
If it's not a 9.8, I'll end up cracking it. So I might as well just put it in a top loader with a frame. And
Right. But he absolutely murdered this. So pretty excited to have that. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, Amy and Lou. I just think that's absolutely sick. So that was one thing that I wanted to
ta-da!
Ta-da! Yeah, right. So, all right. That was one thing I wanted to talk about and show you guys before we got rolling with our recaps and what we thought about Terrificon. So Roger and I have a different opinion because we were set up this time as our first year as vendors, which I thought was really interesting. And as a vendor, we wanted to make the most out of what we did. So if you guys know me and Roger and Dave, Roger is very meticulous. He's a foreman. He follows certain things. He has a certain plan. Me, just throw it all up in the air and let it figure it out, right? And Dave is just like
Dave threw a lot of shit in the air this weekend.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So we kind of just figure it out.
Crazy, and then I kind of like the structured. So
yeah. So I know that Matt worked with Gary for a little bit behind his booth, so he was a little bit of a vendor and there as a buyer. But Morbius, you went there to. You said you were really saving up for Baltimore, but you did do a lot of long boxes. Right. Tell us what you thought about it. So, Roger, highlight our boy right here, Morbius. First appearance Friday.
Good, Dave.
I got him.
Thank you guys once again for bringing me on. I appreciate you. And yeah, man, it was great. I mean, one thing I'm going to say, there was some great prices. You had a lot of great vendors out there. I mean, you had some areas where guys were a little, out of control, where you're just like, yeah, no, I'm not paying for that. But then you had vendors that was like, really, really awesome. Very Gary. It was just I went there twice, picked up a few books from there. Should I show some of my books or?
Yeah, right on. Let's do it, man.
Yeah, let's go. So one of the books that I have picked up actually from there was, like I said, I was there for fillers. I'm not trying to, pick up any grails. That's for Baltimore. So I was just trying to do a lot of like Galactus, a lot of Doom stuff is what I was looking for, really. And so we'll start with that. So over here, I got this Fantastic Four 58.
Love it.
Nice.
It was great. I was like, it's awesome. I'm trying to finish up this run here. So awesome read, guys. Beautiful. I love this fucking run. Then I have here some Thor. Got a Doom cover here. I was like, it's cool.
Nice.
Like
I'm not familiar with that one. That's a 15 center, more?
Yep.
Yep,
15
okay.
center.
Yeah, nice book.
So I was like, yeah, pick that up. And then I got some more awesome one, 226 Thor. That awesome
Nice.
Galactus.
That was dope.
Pick that up. Then we got some more Fantastic Four 20 cent. This is 122. Love it with the whole roller coaster. And it's just, it brings me back. That's why I love
Coney Island right there, right? Like that's
Coney Island, bro,
There you
all
go.
day. And why? You already know. And this one, I had it, but it was one of those where I had purchased it. I got it for such a great deal. I was on the rush, and it was years ago, but it was missing the value stamp.
oh,
And I
right
was
on.
like, oh, fuck. It was like, damn. So when I saw it at TERRIFICON, it was like, mint, great price. What we have it here? It said 40, but I paid 30 for it.
Okay.
So it was like, great price. I was like, why not? I got to get it again. I got to, complete that. So then I have 144 Fantastic Four, another Doom cover, which
Nice.
This is like almost like a throwback to that Fantastic Four. I think it's 22,
Yep.
where he's on the other side. It's like sort of like a homage.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Then we were walking by, me and PJ, which is Paul, the homie. Shout out to him, PJ
My
Moore.
boy PJ, big baller, big baller.
Dude, he's an OG. I'm gonna tell you right now.
He really is though. Paul PJ's an OG for facts.
He's an OG, bro. Don't sleep on him. He will knock you out. So
Yep.
don't mess with the man. But we were walking by. He was like, because I'm a big Treasury and magazine collector, so I love them. I can't get enough of them. And he was like, more. He just pointed out a box, and it was towards I think there was like maybe half an hour left on that Saturday. And like I said, I was only there for that Saturday. So once he pointed that out, man, it was like a mad rush. We started hitting every vendor, asking, you got treasuries? You got treasuries? You got treasuries? It was just like, why didn't we think of this when we got here? Now it's like the mad rush at the last half hour. So I found some cool ones. I love, Shang-Chi, the Kung Fu one. So this is,
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn.
love this.
That's cool.
I was like, I gotta have it. I'm trying to finish a lot of this Deadly Hand Kung Fu
Look
run.
at that. Look at that Iron Fist on that, man. That is a great cover right there.
Amazing, man. Then this one right here, I was actually had this on my list on eBay. I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on that. 'Cause I got this for $15 on eBay. It was like 65. So I'm happy.
Oh,
about
nice.
that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not familiar
There
with
you
you,
go.
but you're educating me right here, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
These are amazing, man. This run here, Deadly Hands, love it, man. It's and it's something that I didn't care for when I was a kid collecting. It kind of grew on me the older I got. It was like I started to appreciate the artwork, appreciate the story. Even though a lot of it is even black and white, is ink. I love it because there's so much detail
Right.
that you pick up on. The inking is amazing. So this, of course, I have a big treasury collection. Like I said, I'm a big treasury head. So whenever I get a chance to pick it up, I grab one. And so this one is one that I was missing. Number 2, the Star Wars.
Oh, right on, man.
So if
Nice.
finally I complete, it's a 1, 2, 3. And so I finally got number 2. So awesome. Another one on eBay that I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on. And then this is what PJ kind of like steered me to, because I was sleeping on this one when we got there. But
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I was like,
Look at the
yeah.
colors on
Oh, yeah.
that.
and this doesn't do justice. It's just like, this is like a solid red, and I don't know if it comes off, but it's so bright.
Oh, that's popping, bro. That's popping.
Okay, yeah, amazing.
Good
So
stuff,
yeah,
man.
that's my pickup. That's what I went to go get, and really, like I said, we were there. I mean, I guess like what you said, Otto, I wasn't the only one with that same sentiment where we went there just to hang out and meet the community finally face to face and get to hang out and build and get fucked up at night, hang at the casino. You know, thank you, Roger. You have my back for the pit bosses. They don't look like
homeboy almost got kicked out of the fucking casino. Like,
what did he do, Raj?
We were walking around the craps table trying to get on a $25 table. And it was me, him, PJ, and Justin, No Good Comics. And we're walking back and forth, and we're just waiting for these couple guys that look like they didn't have a lot of money. So we go look on the other side, and we come around, and Morius walks right through the pit in between all the tables. Like the pit boss is like, "You can't go through here," and I was like, "Yo, Morius, you can't go there." And he just walked through. Two people tried to grab him to stop him from going. He walked right through, right to the other side.
He's like, yeah, I'm with those guys. I'm with those guys.
On the other side, I'm like, yo, that guy, they were trying to grab you, and Morbius was like, I had to turn around and punch him in the mouth. So I'd have bailed you out of jail, man.
But in my defense, I was, had a little too many drinks at that point, and I'm not familiar with the rules of the casino. I just, in my mind, I saw a shortcut.
Yeah.
So I just was like, oh, let me cut through here. I was not looking for trouble. It was don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? I was not that guy.
It was
I just thought in my mind, I'm a little tipsy. I had a drink in my hand. I was like, oh shit, shortcut. You know,
it wasn't like he knew that was the pit.
No, at all.
He walked there, he's totally innocent.
All I heard was like noise behind me, and then I turned around and Roger was like, "Yo, bro, you wildin'." I was like, "What happened?" I'm like, I don't know.
Well, don't worry about it, bro. If that's the worst thing that happened, we're in good shape, man. We're in good shape.
All I know is that I appreciate you because Roger was like, "If you got locked up, I would have bailed you out."
After he won his money on craps, let's hope. You know,
yeah, he would have had to win that. He would have had to win that first.
I never would have. I never would have made it to the craps table, so he was good. I haven't lost any money yet.
There you go. So
it was a terrible setup, man. They had the two tables going this way and one going this way with a walkway between them and no guard, no fence, no nothing. So that was funny.
Awesome. It happens.
Those are great pickups. Those are great pickups.
Great night. Great time with all you guys. And so that was my time there at TERRIFICON, and that was my haul. And I would love to do it again. Hell yeah, man. I can't wait.
Sure. We got a $5 super chat from Lenny Cerner. Sorry, guys, but next year we'll be at TERRIFICON. Well, you know what? We tried to warn you. So what do you got for him, Dave?
Let's show him the money. I haven't seen it in a while.
That's what we did all weekend long. We show the money.
Right.
There you go. So it fits.
Hey, I got Bob Sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it. No. Show you the money. Not show you. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah. Louder. Show me the money. That's it, brother. But you got to yell that shit. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money. Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money. Show me the money.
I think that was everybody's expectation.
I swear to God, that's Keyshawn Johnson next to Cuba Gooding Jr., man. It looks just like Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah. So, that was great. Before we get any further, you guys, there is somebody in the chat that I want to recognize. A good friend of ours, Custodian Ken, who actually I'm such a terrible friend, Ken. I missed your birthday. I missed acknowledging you on your birthday. So on behalf of the entire 3 Men in the Basement, all 53 people in the live chat, happy birthday to you, Custodian Ken. You showed up on Sunday when Roger was having lunch and I needed to get out of the casino. You manned the booth. So you came it off the bench.
Can we just say, like, when it was my turn to man the booth, when you came by, I was there.
All right, there
you go. Turn to man the booth. It was either Zoe or Custodian Ken or the brother or like Chinmo was there for like an hour and a half. Like, I'm like, I went by the booth. Everett's not there.
I never saw Otto at the booth the whole time.
Get out of here! You're on your mind. Here goes the bus.
I went by 4 times. Four times I went by and you weren't there.
Well, I mean, Otto. I mean, it's their hometown show. I mean, Otto's the fucking mayor up there, right? He's
right.
Around, shaking hands, kissing babies. You know.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was all over the place.
That whole shaking the dice and see where they land, and I'm here going. I can't leave the table. It's my turn.
Yeah, right.
Me and Roger and a couple of the fellas go to lunch. We're gone for like an hour and 15 minutes. He's like, Otto's going to lose it if I don't get back.
And he texted me before I had a chance to pay the bill. He's like, you coming back soon or what? Like,
right.
For an hour.
Right. We're going to get into that in a minute. So my boy, Maddie, showed up. Friday, the first time I saw him, he was hanging in the corner. He was on the phone. It looked like he was making deals. I got him on the camera doing that. So Matty was there with his crew. All the defects were there at full effect. So shout out to you guys for making that trip. It was fantastic.
Yeah, we had fun.
But you were a little bit of both, man. You were a vendor. You were helping out Gary. And you were selling personal stuff. And you were buying. So, Raj, highlight this. I just stole my.
Oh, look at this.
Oh no, he spilled it on the laptop.
Did he just freeze? He just froze, didn't
He
he?
spilled that whole drink on an Apple MacBook.
This is the best moment of YouTube.
So we're gonna move the show along. Highlight this guy, man.
Oh my god, I can't.
Just heard that.
What the
Listen,
fuck?
I just want to say to everybody that's out there watching, that right there sums up hanging out with Otto for a weekend.
That was the best. I mean, I feel so bad right now, but it's the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, I think you're right, Tim. I think he just short circuited his
My
laptop.
god.
So maybe he's gonna come in on fire on his tablet.
Oh my god. We have to start a GoFundMe for
Man, it's a
Otto's
good
new
thing
laptop.
I came that close to going to the grotto today to do the show. Thank God I stayed
Jesus
home.
Christ.
Oh my god.
All right, so
I'm
Matt,
sweating, dude. I'm
let's
sweating.
hear your rundown of
God.
your experiences at Terrificon. This isn't your first
follow that
Terrificon,
up, right?
This was my first Terrificon.
It was your first Terrificon. So
It was my
and
first,
you
yeah.
had the benefit of being there early, getting in early as a vendor, going out and digging in the boxes, plus having to deal with people helping Gary out behind his booth. So let's hear your perspective of the whole weekend.
Yeah, so my goal was not to buy any big. It wasn't to buy any big books. It was to mainly just meet people. Wanted to see. I knew a lot of the community. The Northeast was coming there, so I just wanted to see as many people as I could. I told Gary I'd give him a hand. So that was kind of like home base for a lot of the community was coming there. So I'm like, hey, I don't have to go anywhere. They're coming to me. So I got to meet a bunch of people. Friday we got there about 11. I had to work Friday, so the whole way up I was working. I got there right around my lunch hour. I took a little bit longer lunch hour than I should have. And then I dug for about an hour and a half. And then I had to go back up to the room, work till about 4. And then I came back down for the tail end of the show. It was just great meeting everybody. I mean, that was the highlight of the weekend for me. So many people coming up. We watch all your videos. It's humbling. You know, no matter how many times you hear it, I'll be back.
Okay, Terminator.
He's screaming to his wife from the bottom of the stairs, "Honey, get the rice!"
Jose Crespo
All
said
right,
that's
I
the
know.
most expensive drink he's ever had. Yeah, exactly. Wow. So yeah, did a lot of talking. You know, we met a bunch of people. Wanted to meet as many people as I can. Try to remember as many names as I could, but I've burned a lot of brain cells in my day.
Yeah,
So couldn't remember as many as I would like. Had a great interview with Mike the Beast right there. That was great. He interviewed me. It was. I got 2 requests for signatures. I said, "Are you sure that's what you want? You want me to sign?" Yeah, I was just dumbfounded.
What did they want you to sign?
Was it on the boobies?
No. That was Saturday night. Okay. Okay. So it was 2 books.
Saturday night?
One was a book, and I think one was a card or something like that. A sketch. Like Gary signed it, Jay signed it. I think you guys were on. I don't know, Roger. Did you sign anything?
No,
I thought you guys were on there.
I was busy
Right?
at my booth.
You were busy at the booth. Okay, so a bunch of the community signed it. It's great. It was just like I met John Ross. He bought a book off of me. But of course, I had to do a little digging, right? I was in there early, so I was able to dig around, pick up a couple of the hot books that weren't repriced yet.
Good night, Michelle.
Later, Moonlit. We hung out with her a lot. She was really she's awesome.
A lot
And her
of fun,
boyfriend
yeah.
there, cool people. Yeah, a lot of cool people I met. Chinmo was a trooper. He was like Roger said.
Every night.
He was a robot. He was just like steadfast the whole time.
Yeah. Friday night, I was with the group that was up the latest, and we're eating double bacon cheeseburgers at 3:30 in the goddamn morning, thanks to Spidey Powder Tumbler. And then Saturday night he was in Jay's room to what? Your room to like what 4 or 5 in the morning?
Yeah, well, I wasn't there that late. I went up at like 1:30. These guys kept going, so a lot of fun. Jay got there on Saturday, so he came in revved up. He was like full go Saturday night. Sunday, he looked like his soul had been removed from his body. He almost fought someone a couple times. There was mechanical bulls. There was dance. It just, yeah.
And that was in the room.
Yeah, that was just the room. What else? What am I missing? Pickups? I got a couple of things I could show, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. You want me to do that, or what?
Yeah.
What else you want? Any other questions, Raj? I don't want to miss anything.
No, it was more of, we just, I mean, the intent was to go around and kind of get everybody's overview of the weekend, and then told Morbius to show his books. So, like, remember our agenda that I put in the chat? I mean, he wasn't following it, apparently.
Yeah,
so,
Morbius totally he trashed.
So if you want to wait, I know that you had to duck out early, so I'd hate to not get to it. Okay.
I'll wait a little bit. But from as far as the standpoint of watching people what they were buying, right? So I guess I could talk about that, right? Because I saw a lot of that. A lot of people they killed Gary's X-Men backpin. It was gone. Like that was just totally gone. And Gary had really nice X-Men books because I helped him go through those, so I know it was in there. A lot of books that I saw people pull out that had popped in the last month that Gary didn't get to reprice. I was like, oh, you missed that one, buddy. So, people were getting good deals. Gary's willing to negotiate some, if you're nice about it. If you bring cash, that's always a good thing. He sold a lot of back issues. Not as many big slabs as he thought he was gonna. A lot of the smaller slabs, a lot of the wall raw books he sold. Trying to think. A lot of people were looking at the Kangs. He had 2 first Kangs. I want to say like 25 different people looked at it and just kind of were like,
what kind of grades did he have?
I think he had a 4 and a 7. Yeah.
Damn.
So he had some big books there. He had an X-Men. He had an X-Men 1. He had a First Surfer. He had 2 FF5s, I believe. He had some big boy books there.
Nice. My funny Gary story of the weekend, and I almost pissed my pants watching this interaction between him and somebody who was trying to buy books, and he asked Gary for a book. Gary pulls the slab off the wall, shows it to him, and he says $375, and the guy's like, oh well, I wanted it raw. He goes, well, I could crack it for you, but it's still $375.
That was hysterical. I was dying.
That guy just looked at him and walked away.
It was funny. Gary had good prices. I think 99% of the people were happy with the prices. One or two old school guys were kind of annoyed at certain prices, but I think it's just because they don't realize that these books have gone up in so much value, but yeah, everybody kept coming up to us and we're just like, your booth is amazing. The booth is amazing. I watch you guys all the time. And like I said, his booth was just nonstop. He'd get like 5 or 10 minute, like little lulls where there was only 1 or 2 people there, and then back to 5, 6, 7 people shopping. His dad was there. His buddy was there.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a good experience to kind of be back there and kind of see what people are going after. And some people just pay the cover. Some people are trying to nickel and dime for every last buck. I had one guy offered him. It was like the first Rogue, and he had a good price on it, and the guy wanted it for like $100 less, and it wasn't like it was like a $350 book. He wanted it for $250, right? Gary's like, come on, man, I can't do it for you. And he goes, all right, what about, it just kept going up $25. And Gary's like, I'm not budging. He goes, and it was like $350. How about $345? Just like the guy wanted like $1 off. He just wanted something. It was just funny watching.
You needed to
tell Gary's good. He's easy to work with. So, it was cool. It was cool seeing both sides of the spectrum there. So very cool. And we got to finally, Roger's like, I said, Raj, you want to go to lunch today? That was Sunday, Raj, right?
Yeah.
And I said, let's do lunch. We never get, and Raj even said it, we never get to like hang out just like us, like without a big group of people around. So when I saw Raj in the morning, I'm like, let's go to lunch. So as soon as Raj comes up, He's like, "You ready to go?" Gary looks at me. He goes, "You can't leave now because it's just me back here." He goes, "My dad went to get lunch. Juan went to look for a book. Jay, who the hell knows where he is?" So I said, "Raj, I got to meet you there, man." I'm like texting Roger my order. I'm like, "I'll be right there." I'm like sprinting across the casino to get there. But it was cool.
It was a good time, yeah.
It was a good time, man. We had a blast. It was I can't wait to go back. That's all I got to say. So
good stuff, man. Yeah, it was definitely it was nice to get some one-on-one time. Like you said, usually we're all in a big group or we're, at a show, or you guys are doing your channel thing and we're doing our channel thing. We don't actually get to sit down and have a meal and just talk like normal people,
Yeah, it's never easy to do that. You just run out of time. It's like if you're there, like you said, saying hello to people, buying your own books once, trying to get a couple books, doing the stuff for the channel, and then the day's over, and it's like, holy shit, like what happened,
Yeah.
So,
all right, I gotta hold on 1 second. I gotta send Everett the link on Instagram.
This is the greatest moment of all time.
I can't wait for this entrance.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I wish I still had the Warrior video. We wouldn't get dinged. Damn it. Oh wow.
Give me 1 second. So I'm going to tell, hopefully before he gets on, because I'm not going to be able to
raffle
talk
something
once he
off,
gets
Rado? What do you want to raffle off?
let's give away his
I got a box
AOK.
of slabs next to me.
Let's give away his AOK.
There you go.
I was going to have to sell that sketch that you just got.
So let's highlight that guy. I'm gonna do mine quick before Everett comes in here like the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, I did spend a lot of time at the booth. I see through all my volunteer work with like Live Strong in the cancer community. I've done a lot of health fairs, and NBC used to have a huge one here. It was about the size of Terrificon, and I would be there all weekend with my Live Strong booth, handing out information about cancer and giving out yellow wristbands and that kind of thing. So I kind of knew what it took to have a booth. Like you barely had a chance to go get lunch. I was a little skeptical about him and I having a booth together. And I think it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I think we're going to have to set down some ground rules for next year, because I definitely didn't get to enjoy the show as much as I wanted to, because I refused to leave the booth unattended. But I did get some opportunities to go. And I went there to buy an ASM 101 and nobody had one. There was one.
Yeah, that's right. I
slabbed at a 7.0. He had it for $650. It was like $50 under GPA. I didn't have the money. Yeah, Dave. The brothers at a wedding. Yes. I'm drunk chatting.
I love it.
What's up, brother? And I didn't have the money. So I went there knowing that I was trying to sell my Heir to the Empire 1 at a 9.8 to pay for the weekend. I tried to make a couple deals with the vendors. That guy next to Gary pissed me off. I forget his name, and I wish I knew it. Big sign, we buy comics. I take all these slabs out of my my backpack, and he's not interested in any of them. So now he takes the Heir to the Empire. He's looking at it. He's like, he goes to eBay. Well, it looks like the last sold on this was $950. I'm like, no, it wasn't, dude. I'm like, he didn't punch in the right book. This is a fourth print. I mean, this is a Heir to the Empire first Thrawn. I know what this book is worth, and I had $2,200 on the back of the eBay price, so I knew I wasn't going to get that. But that's what I said. I said, let's make a deal. So he's like, oh, hold on. I see there's some here for like $3,000, but they're just asking that. And then he went from swiping to this. Okay, and now he's not looking at eBay. He's texting somebody. Says to me, for me to make money on this, I maybe I can give you $850. I'm like, I looked at him and I was like, bro, if you don't want to make a deal with me or you don't want to buy my book, just say it. No harm, no foul. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not the first person who's going to say no to me. Don't fucking insult me. I know what this book is worth. You know what this book is worth. You want to give me a third of what this thing is worth. For what? To insult me? I was like, you know what? I grabbed all my slabs. So I'm never fucking buying another thing from you again. And I walked away from him. And that was Friday, and I was so angry that I stopped going to vendors and asking if they wanted to make a deal for slabs. I was up for trade, but and I want to do a huge shout out to our friends at JNS Collectibles. The very next morning, because he knew I was trying to move that, and he asked me if I had any luck, and I'm like, I can't really display it at my booth. So he was like, give it to me. I'll put it on my wall.
Nice.
Just offered, said, "Give me put on my wall. What's the least? What's the lowest you'll go?" I told him I'd go as low as 1,800. Hour later, he came in and handed me a stack of money.
Boom, baby. That's how
I mean, you don't get better than that, man. You really don't get better than people like that who appreciate the friendship that we've built with them and the things that we've done for them and the things they've done for us. For him to just offer to put that on his wall and sell it for me was great. So it helped my weekend. So then I went to the booth where that Morbius was, and it was gone.
Roger, you're not petty like me. I would have went back to the fucking booth and showed him the $1,800.
Yeah.
Nah, I just every time I see him from now on, I'm like, remember you tried to screw me on that? I'm gonna
deep dives, firing the bullets.
Next time I'm gonna show him on another show. Here, see all this money? I want that book. I ain't buying it from you because you tried to dick me. But but I think between the booth and seeing all of this, as much as Gary's was a home base, our booth was also. So when people made their way away from Gary's, like anytime you came, all of a sudden there'd be like 10, 15 people like, yo, like running into each other, just taking pictures. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I really I didn't buy a hell of a lot. You'll see later. I bought a couple books, probably $175. Bought a very Gary mystery box. I did get a couple sketches and some signatures, which I'm pretty proud of. But all in all, the casino at night won the weekend. Hanging out with all you guys, feeling like ass when you wake up in the morning means you had a good time the night before, right?
Exactly.
At least that's how I see it. And you know what? I think that we did a pretty good job with our booth. I mean, for those of you guys who didn't get to see it, this is what it looked like. I bought that banner in the back, man. That thing's like 6.5 feet tall. We had those free giveaways. The only thing you don't see on here was Street Side Anthony donated a Spider-Man book that we also gave away. So we gave away all these books, all the stickers and the poker chips, and the lollipops were a big hit. It was a lot of fun talking to people, meeting new people. We probably gained 100+ subs, people who never heard of us. Some people
giving out free candy. That's why.
Yeah, free candy.
How do you do it? Lure
that's how you lure them in, man. You get them to come to the lollipops.
Wrong choice of words, Roger. Okay, that's how you lure them in with free candy. Here we go. All you need is a van.
It's not illegal when you're doing it in public. But
Murph Best Buy. He's gonna log on from the Apple bar. Hey guys.
No, Otto's at Stop and Shop buying white rice.
He's
six
at
bags of white rice.
Yeah, we have like a Spanish store around the corner from us. They sell rice in like 500-pound bags. He's gonna go buy one.
That's what he's gonna need.
But
how much? Just kidding.
Yeah. But I think all in all it was a great weekend. I had a freaking blast. I know hanging out with you guys was a lot of fun. I mean, there's so many different things to do at the casino. I think I did every single one of them. So even that Matt, that woman that was playing roulette with us.
Oh my
Sunday.
gosh. That was interesting.
She's mad. Jay asked her if she liked it reversed as much because she was playing 31 and 13 came up. You like it reversed? She's like, I like black, and it was just we're like child. We were like children. We were drunk. We were children, and her husband was feeding her drinks, and he was just completely embarrassed, besides himself, like standing behind her going. She doesn't even realize what she's saying. Like she was just, it was just everywhere you turned, it was a blast.
Oh God,
it was a lot of fun.
Bad.
We do, and we definitely, sometimes we do it to ourselves, right? I mean,
yeah.
So I'm gonna move on to our next thing on the agenda. Was the community's awesome, right? So I got quite a few AOKs from people who came to the show. I don't know if you guys have anything to show. I know Everett had one, but I'm going to start this off with some of these AOKs I got. So we're going to start off with our boy Justin.
Hey, swag it up, baby.
Let's go. Mr. No Good showing up. The man behind the craps table. I never played craps before until I met him. And then actually, this is the end of the show, but the coworker gave me this today as an AOK. He knows I'm stupid these up as much as I can.
Nice.
First appearance of Avar Chris. Those of you that are reading, the new High Republic
High
story.
Republic.
So Copy 801 gave me these. These are exclusive. You can only get them for free at the movie theaters when the movies came out.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That Venom one is awesome.
Yeah, the Venom one's awesome. The Justice League one is awesome. So Copy 801, man, you're the man. Thank you so much. He works at a movie theater. This one here is a swipe signed by Bill Tucci, and the Spidey powder tumbler got me that.
Hey, look at that.
Hey,
Signature by Bill Tucci.
I think. Do you like those homage covers
I
at all? or-
might have a few.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have over 100 of them.
And is that a 9.8 behind you, or?
This
baby.
is a 9.8. Thank you for noticing.
okay. Yes.
You have a keen eye, my man. Then these two guys that have like a podcast. They were Izzy and Raka. Dead Air Dudes is the name of it. The podcast. I'm going to show that.
There you go.
They came by our booth. They were going to do an interview with us, and I don't know, the weekend got away from us, or they can never get both of us down together. And they gave us these two books. I think they're affiliated with somebody, not Nottingham. I don't know, but I'm going to read them. Issue Nothing Man.
Nothing Man. That book looks creepy as fuck.
Yeah. So since I keep adding to my until I keep adding to my
that was a preview of Saturday night.
Yeah. It says Virginia is for lovers. Virginia
That's not the
is
only
for
place.
lovers. Yeah. So I don't know anything about these, but because of these dudes, I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna do a review during our Read It or Leave It. That's gonna be a staple on our channel starting in the next week or two.
Yes.
So I'm going to be reviewing 3 books that I'm reading every time we do an episode. And the idea is 2 that I chose and 1 that, because I've gotten a lot of suggestions from people in the community. The first I did it a couple weeks. I did it like a month or so ago. The first time, and Everett wasn't on. It was one of the Fridays. It's just me and Dave, and I made this little thing for it. See, so cute, little kids reading comic books.
Now all you have to do is give out free candy, and you'll be set.
Yes, Matt, you see the correlation.
What is going on?
Wait, I have a question though, Raj.
Yeah, go ahead.
Will these reviews be similar to the Future State reviews? Because if they are, I'm not missing a single one.
Yeah, if they're bad, right? I mean, yes, because with the first one I did, Black Friday was one of the books I removed. Remember, Dave?
Oh my god!
What a shit show that fucking book was.
I can't wait for this.
That was almost as bad as the Fishfoot.
The Fishfoot was honestly, I had to change my underwear. I never laughed so hard in my life.
Otto and I were dying.
Yeah, the Fishfoot, the Black Friday review, the story Black Friday from Scout Comics was like as bad as Fishfoot, if not worse. Just ridiculous. So if you want to go back and see that was the last live show we did on a Friday. It was just me and Dave, and I'm going to continue to do that because I have fun. So the fact of reading something that the viewers tell me gives me a better opportunity to find some stories that I think are shitty. I guess. Well, again, I guess they wouldn't be suggesting them if they were shitty stories, right? So
That's true.
I went to go pick up a couple of these, and our boy Ben was at the booth, and him and I were talking. So Comic Barricade said, "Here, take a 2-pack, try them out, do me a favor, review them." So yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, he was there when I went there. Ben from CBSI was there. So the books, since I've organized the short boxes I have for the things I'm reading right now, I only have full. And every time I pull them out, they flop all over the place. So
those are great, man. They're fantastic.
I love that we're getting like tech stuff in the chat. Don't
let them in yet. Don't let them in yet.
Here we go.
Don't let them in yet. Okay, I got this.
Everybody.
I got this. No, don't let them in yet.
No, I'm not.
Don't let them in yet. So I got this badass coin.
Oh, that is cool.
From Shadow Rabbit Clay Guy.
Is that from Caesar's Palace?
Yeah, I don't know. It sure looks like it though, right? Nice. So
Caesar didn't actually live here, did he?
Dumbass.
I didn't think so.
All right. So Shadow Rabbit Clay Guy gave me this cool ass coin. It's top of some of the what you didn't even realize is I do have a small collection of coins. Of course, I collect everything, right?
Don't you collect shot glasses too, right?
I do, and pint glasses and watches.
He's a collector, folks.
Rocks from the beach.
There you go.
You know.
I got this pop from Mike the Beast Benson.
It's at Brighton Beach.
I got this pop from Mike the Beast Benson. That was pretty
that's
cool.
sweet.
Yeah,
That is cool.
I like that one, man. Oh, nice.
So very happy with that. This here. So those of you who've seen Cranky Canadian, I had one of my guests was Doug Bratton. So Doug Bratton, he's on with Reggie Collects all the time, and on the Reggie Collects, he does a blog, and he's a pretty smart guy. I mean, I had him on, and I joked around about how smart he was. So I told him one day because I knew he used to do. He's an artist, and he went to the Kubert School of Art and stuff. So he actually published this pop culture shock theory. It's all different comic strips and stuff, you know, that he when he did for newspapers or wherever he did them, and that's a picture of Doug right there. So one of the coolest things. So here's Doug and I when he gives it to me. One time in a chat, I'm like, "When are you going to do a caricature of me?"
Hey now.
So he gives me this. So he gives me this book, right? And I gotta say, this is the most lifelike caricature that's ever been done of me.
Rod's looking.
This looks like me more than, and this looks like me more than a picture of me does.
Roger looking svelte, baby. Let's go.
So
Raj circa 1980.
He's just missing the mullet.
Yeah,
that's it.
Oh, look
it's
at
tucked
that,
in
man.
the hat.
Look at that. I mean, he asked me, are the muscles big enough? I mean, they're not. You know, they could be a little bigger if you wanted to be accurate. But so, Doug, this book is phenomenal. This is going to be something I'm going to thumb through on the coffee table. There's a lot of really
so much to say right now.
A lot of really cool, funny illustrations and stuff in here that he did. This is a Popeye and olive oil. I mean, who doesn't love Popeye and olive oil?
Doug's awesome, man. I was ashamed. I only got to meet him for like 5 minutes, but he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, and if any of you guys have an opportunity, okay, he's gonna come back in a little bit. His Wi-Fi was terrible. If you have an opportunity to have a conversation with Doug, he is very smart. He's one of the smartest guys away from comics as well. You know, some of the things that we talked about backstage. Really, pretty bright guy. And last but not least, the AOK that caught me off guard the most this weekend was from Justin, Nemesis Prime. And he came to Connecticut on Thursday. And he came to Connecticut on Thursday, met up with Everett for lunch, went to RLCS, went to Sarge's, and he went to Target. And this was actually on the shelf. I've been going nuts looking for this thing. For those of you who don't know, this is my guy. This is, other than over my shoulder here, my favorite character out of everybody. I love Deathstroke. Seeing him and Titans was, I'm watching those episodes, getting a little woody. What he did in Green Arrow was awesome. I love this character. I cannot wait to see him on the big screen. Justin knew that, saw this, was thinking of flipping it, and he gave it to me and said, so Justin, thank you. Pretty awesome.
There you go. Raj, while you're going through, we got a $10 super chat from Uncle Frank, a little something for Otto's new laptop, which is great. So with that being said, and I think in the theme of money, let's burn a little money.
Burn it, baby.
Burn it. I love it so much.
That's so funny. All right, so while we wait for Otto, I think that was all my AOKs. You guys have anything neat that you brought back from the weekend that wasn't really something that you bought, but something that was kind of found or given to you?
Just memories.
Memories. Yeah. The clap.
Jesus.
Mike the Beast Benson gave me a little AOK as well. A little zombie
See,
Doctor Doom.
That's what I mean. That's what we're
Nice.
showing
Yeah.
right now. Okay.
Right there. You know what? It's funny. It's funny because like 3 people came up to me, and I think Spidey was the first one to say, Spidey's Power Tumblers. He was like, I didn't realize how big you were. I'm like, I'm sitting in a chair. I mean, how would you know?
Yeah, we got that from.
But like 3 people said it to me. They're like, "Oh, I thought you were short." I'm like, I haven't been short since like 5th grade.
I wish I could hear that.
When Aegis
I need
came
to see
to our,
Otto
when
before I leave,
Opposite
though.
with me,
When
you know,
Aegis
like,
came to-
everybody thought
yeah.
like I was tall, and I'm like, no, I'm just a little short,
little guy.
5'6", little stocky. That's about it.
300 pounds of shit packed in a 120 pounds frame.
I can't leave till I hear Otto come back though.
Oh, God.
I need this.
He must have really screwed up his laptop by
Oh,
spilling
no.
water.
Oh,
Dude.
I never. That's out of a movie. That's out of a movie. Like,
Yep.
I can't wait. Not that I want this stream to end.
All right,
but
Matt.
as
Matt,
soon
you're
as
up.
it
You're
ends-
gonna show us what you picked up.
all right, I'll show a few. Oh wait, I got another little AOK from very Gear. From
Did
his,
somebody
from-
say very Gary? That shirt
That's
that guy got him was hysterical.
Yeah, that was funny. He made him a shirt. So the one in, I don't even remember, 1 in 25 and the 1 in 50 from Something's Killing Children 16. You're supposed to give me one of his variants as well, and I guess he forgot about that one. I have to give him a
But the
call
last
after
one?
this. No, Something's Killing the Children, number 16.
Oh yeah,
All right, here we go.
that's right.
I'll show a few. I ended up with more than I actually thought I did, to be honest with you. So I got ASM 167, first Will o' the Wisp, little TiVo spec right there.
Say that
This
real
book got
three
kind.
times real
This
fast.
book, yeah, this book got hot real recently. ASM 209, first Calypso.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes, that says $10.
I want a Toys R Us
Nice.
shopping spree.
Eternals 10 for $8. Why not? High grade.
Yeah.
Cover.
And just a plethora of Silver Age Submariner
This
for
time
extremely
right now.
extremely cheap price.
Yep.
There you go, Dave. Dave, Jeff B, you're on that, dude. Karate chop with the death of the laptop.
Oh my God.
Yeah, seriously.
I am on that.
Look at
Some
those.
Silver
you
Age
go.
Subby, except
Get in there.
in that one, we know
Yeah,
was that
that's it right there.
Still in the run?
That's it.
first Gargantua
First
That book
Gargantua. Yep. That's,
got
gonna be in the
extremely
movie.
hot. Yep.
yep. It's gonna be in the movie.
So I got lucky on that one. King Thor 3 for $5. Can't go wrong there.
Boom.
First X-23 and the test tube. Wolverine was that 80. First Midnight Newsstand. Can't beat that. I think she's important, right? First Jubilee.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit. Got a near
What's
mint
that?
copy.
Oh, nice. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say knock you for that if you want.
25.
Somebody was cosplaying Jubilee.
I got
25
three of those at CGC right now.
You gonna get those in like February, Raj?
Yeah, we'll see.
Another Midnight
Look at that. You're hoarding them.
Randall Specter. Another Midnight Newsstand.
Oh, no wonder why I couldn't find any.
Another Randall Specter. Randall Specter, Shadow Knight.
You got them all.
Yeah, I grabbed them all. We got those Moon Knight Ken Lashley variants. I grabbed a bunch of those. Those were fantastic. Let me see if there's
I
anything.
can't believe they ran out on Friday night. That's just.
That
I
was
mean, they had
awesome
they had like
cover.
some more on Saturday, but she said they ran out in a half hour.
Yeah, they went quick. First, Bucky Barton or Barney Barton, Avenger 61, right? Or 64. That's Clint's brother. This is Hawkeye spec right here, guys. Don't sleep on that book.
Yep.
And then more Submariner, a bunch of other Submariner. So I don't want to show it all. That's it.
You're just filling in a run with the Submariners.
Those are all duplicates, so maybe flip material. We'll see. I have all those. Maybe one or two I don't, but you know, you never know. We'll see what happens. It's just the way the wind
It's
blows.
nice to see you filled in the background here. Your live
You know,
studio.
Raj broke my balls for like fucking 3 months. He's like, Matt, no matter how you move the character, we all know there's nothing on the wall. All right, I got, you know, I'm moving soon,
Yeah,
so don't worry.
Well, it looks good. I like it.
I'm moving soon.
I mean,
there's going to be a whole room for
I'm
comics.
a little
don't
hurt
worry.
that the only sticker you have back there is of Everett. But
That's the only, shit. I don't know where yours is.
Yeah.
I got one of these.
You're probably sitting on mine.
You know.
It might be. It's somewhere here. Yours was like out. It was like in front of me. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere over here. That's it. Oh yeah, it's
I gave away with lollipops this weekend. I mean, what the hell? I had the very. That's it.
I mean, you know, there's some other stuff, but it's, you know, it's run filler stuff. I think maybe there's something in there I just don't want to show. I mean, maybe, you know.
There you go. I think that's what it is.
You got your own channel. You got to fill some time with. Right?
That's right. Exactly.
Oh, that's hysterical. I can't believe he's.
As far as AOKs, I got this from you guys right here.
Hey,
there you go.
Swag it up, baby. Boom.
Representing, of course. So
Went good with the hat you were wearing. I saw that you were matching.
Yeah, it was matching, man. You already know, man. You know how we do. I brought like 4 different hats with me just in case.
I brought 3, my man. I brought 3. I know.
You know how we do. It's a hood thing. You know, but yeah, man, definitely that was awesome, man. We had a great time, man. Great times, for sure, man. Can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, well, hey, you know, we don't live that far away from each other, man.
We don't. We really don't.
So, you know, whether it's there's lots of shows happening locally that we can meet up at for sure.
Yeah, man. You got Wayne coming up later on this month. You know, Wayne, New Jersey. They have an expo coming up. You have Newark in September 25th. They have an expo coming up right before the Baltimore Con, but you know, it's a lot of stuff coming up, guys. A lot of stuff.
You're going to Baltimore, right?
So yeah, I'm going to Baltimore. I'm gonna be there. Actually, I'm gonna be hanging out with Team Nerd Herd. You know, they rented an Airbnb. It's gonna be JR, Hood Rat, Steve, which is Hip Hops and me, and Justin, and we just got an Airbnb. We're gonna be there for. I know JR, Steve, and Hood Rat are going to be there from Tuesday to Monday, and me and Justin are going to be there from Friday night into Sunday. We'll be leaving probably Monday, or if not Sunday night.
Gotcha. I haven't decided if I'm going to go yet or not.
Oh, no, man.
I think Everett's trying to talk me into it, but
you got to go, bro.
Can't do everything. I'm taking my kid to Michigan to see Michigan, Ohio State and Thanksgiving weekend, man. I already bought. I just in the last 2 days I bought the tickets to the Michigan game. I bought the tickets to the Thanksgiving Day Lions Bears game. But we're leaving Wednesday night, driving through the night, and going right to the Bears Lions game, Thanksgiving Day. Michigan hockey has a game on Friday. On the way home, we're stopping at the Football Hall of Fame in Canton.
What do you? I just saw it in the comments. I just saw it in the comments. Not to change topics, but what do you guys think? New York Comic Con definitely getting canceled, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
no, I don't think so at all. I
think so?
I disagree. I think that you're going to need New York Comic Con.
I think it's gone.
I think it's there, and I think they're going to let you in as long as you have proof of vaccination.
How exactly? So the people that bought tickets already and the vendors that already paid that aren't vaccinated, how are they going to handle that?
They're going to get vaccinated.
Raj, you have high hopes, brother. They just canceled the car show, so
I was pissed about that.
Yeah.
I was gonna take kids to that shit.
I think it's gone,
I would suggest anybody who bought their ticket and you're not vaccinated or not want to be vaccinated, get your refund right now.
Yeah, get your refund.
I tell you,
just get it out the way now. Just get it out the way.
I think that's right, Mike. That's how we do. Father, son, triple. Actually, I'm bringing Everett's son, his oldest son, along with us. Like I need someone to entertain my son when I go to the bar at night.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I just assumed that it was going to happen because nothing else is closing down. They're just making people show proof of vaccination. Why would the con be any different?
Well, I mean,
you're talking about
if that was the case, then why cancel the car show? Because the car show is way spread out. Like, and
right,
you
have a big one. You got to understand, there's a big majority that don't want to get vaccinated that are not feeling comfortable with that. So you could imagine, you know, how many people that are vendors and people who are going that are not going to get vaccinated or don't care to get vaccinated. That's a big majority. You'd be surprised how many, you know, are not willing to do it. And I think that, like you said, if they shut down the car show, they're going to shut this down. It's inevitable, you know. And also, not only that, but also to make like a protest, also to make a statement. You could say a lot of people are going to just be like, you know what, fuck that then. You know what I mean? I'm gonna speak, you know, this is my way of speaking out, you know, of showing protest to this, and I'm not gonna go and I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think they're gonna want to deal with that.
Right. They just don't they don't want to be involved and don't want to even bother with it. You know, so you know, I personally I think it's not gonna happen.
I don't think so either.
I'd be shocked if it was on.
If it does, right, I'll be shocked, man. Especially the way, you know, and on top, hey. And I don't know, man. You could get a fries with a hamburger if you get vaccinated. So, you know, I mean, that if y'all ain't see that, you know, he was eating a burger and fries, talking about you can get food if you get vaccinated. Like,
yeah, Connecticut was giving out a free drink. Connecticut, you got a free drink.
That might work with a hobo or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if we went to a bar and showed our card, we got a free drink.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I passed on New York this year.
Me too. I wasn't going to go
anyway. I wasn't
anyway.
even thinking about New York anyway. I wasn't going anyway. So
yeah.
Nah, I'm not a fan of. I've been there a few times, and over the years, it just got a little more annoying for me personally. I prefer the smaller venues or the ones that are not so, you know, mainstream. Yeah. You know, I stay away from that.
I spent all my time in Artist Alley anyway. That's all I did.
Yeah.
I just feel like I wouldn't enjoy it because there's just so many people.
Right.
Like, well, I've never had a desire to go there.
Yeah, I'm a digger, so it's annoying for me. It's just fucking, you know, it's just annoying. So I stay away from those venues. You know, I like the smaller ones. Like I was just saying earlier, you know, Newark, all these little ones, you know. And don't get me wrong, and you get way more better deals. I'm sorry, you get way more. If you're not there for like what Dave was saying, Artist Alley, if you're not there for that, you know, I think everything else is just, you know, it's not worth it.
Morbius, don't give away all the secrets, brother. We got to make sure people are buying all those wall books so we can dig in the bins, bro.
And
Baltimore sucks. Don't go to Baltimore.
You know, don't go to Baltimore. Don't go to Wayne. Don't go to Newark. If you go to Newark, you get shot. You don't want to go there.
It's gotten better.
Just kidding. You know.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like Otto's getting back, so I'm going to share.
Where's Otto, man?
I don't know. He says his Wi-Fi. He's pissed off that he ruined his Mac.
I think that's more what it is.
So I'm gonna show my pickups, which aren't very much. Maddie, you need to pop out, or
I gotta run. Yeah, I gotta get ready. I'm actually gonna be on Nerd Herd at 10 o'clock.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
So I got a busy night, bro.
I'll be in the chat. You gotta stay up and watch USA. You gotta stay up and watch Team USA win the gold, anyways, right? Watch KD win, bring them to a gold medal. So I might as well throw Team Nerd on.
There you go.
All right. Well, we'll see you in the chat there, brother. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Maddie.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Sorry, Otto bailed on you.
Yeah, you know, it's what he does. You know what I mean?
It's
all right, guys. Thanks.
He's still something. There's that. Remember the roll of the dice and see where it lands? That's what happens when you roll the goddamn dice and see where it lands, Ev.
You know what's so funny? I just saw a commercial for like the tumbler that's like magnetized and it won't spill over. Yeah. We're getting that for Otto.
It's a birthday present.
Oh my god!
That's the
all right, guys. Morbius, appreciate sharing the screen with you for the first time, brother. Nice meeting you this weekend. Roger, Dave, as always, love you guys. We'll do it again.
Same here.
Chat, love you all, and we'll see you soon.
See you, brother.
Peace,
all right, buddy. Later.
All right. So I'm going to show what I picked up at the show.
Here we go.
Which wasn't very much, so it's not going to be very long. I had a boxed hero. So you know what? Let me fucking do the boxed heroes first. Y'all want to see what's in this?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know what's in it.
Go to fuck New York.
Fuck New York.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not a political guy, but there's something to say when you do a map of the country and you see the states that are red that refuse to get vaccinated are also the states that are red that have the new strain. Yo, man, you do the math. You don't want to get vaccinated, you're gonna get sick, and you're gonna get everybody else sick. So, as usual, you get these nice little cards and some stickers.
Oh, there's some stickers in there. Huh?
I gotta say, I've been a little disappointed the last couple months of Box Heroes.
Ooh.
So I'm, with the amount of backstock we collect, man, I'm starting to get a lot of short boxes full of stuff that are worthless to me. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing these much longer. So let's see. So I'm going to go right to the. What do you say?
I'm waiting for Otto to show up at Roger's house.
I know he should have just came in. Plenty of room. I could have moved over. Didn't even think of that.
Oh, that's
So
great.
this is. He wouldn't even be sweating. He only lives 2 streets away. So this is my subscriber bonus book. It's a Scotty Young variant. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. And
Oh
fitting.
yeah.
Hey guys, guess what?
I definitely had that in my pool, man.
Yeah.
Spidey's Power Tunnel is one.
Yeah, can you imagine that? He won the raffle. It was a surprise.
Something today.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. He won the ASM 101. The book that I was trying to buy at the con all weekend.
Right.
He just won one. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta love it.
Superman, Son of Kal-El.
Oh, that's a cool book. I like that book.
Yeah, I picked it up. Definitely.
I don't know.
That's a swipe of
I'm
Superman.
not a fan, but
yeah,
I thought that was a really dope cover.
The problem is I've been trying to read Superman. Man, these stories are so bad. Like the Superman red and blue, or red, white, and blue, whatever it was it's just terrible.
If you knew me, you hate me. I'm not. Superman is like my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah,
I've been trying, man. Like I'm reading all these Batman and
Batman. Oh.
It's like the Batman Second Son has been pretty good. Some of the stuff that was kind of like affiliated with Future State, that's been a good read. Batman the Detective, which was a separate story that came after Future State. Those have been interesting to read, but I get I did a rant one time about the urban legends, Batman urban legends, because you get the book, the first story about him and this interaction with Red Hood has been great, but it's like this thick and there's like 4 other stories that suck. Like if these stories don't stand on their own, don't put them in a damn book with a good story. I don't know what this is worth anything. It seems like it would be, but
what printing?
Department of Truth #1. Where the hell does it say the printing?
Might just say. It might be on the inside cover, but anything Department of Truth is hot right now. That might be the 6th printing, dude.
What does that mean? I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, definitely look it up. Not a bad book.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, this is another one of those. Peach Momoko. I love Peach Momoko. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
it's like
claim, dude.
You can say read Jonker or Superman. It's not about the storyline. It's about
that book's dope.
What I got here? Huntress #1.
Oh, nice.
You guys, am I freezing?
No, you're good.
No. Why, am I freezing?
No, you're good. Everybody's
good.
good.
All right. I just see,
I think
like,
Now you're
everybody's
freezing.
pausing on me, so I'm like, is it me?
So this is Phage. I think that's how you say it. It's the new Carnage story that just came out. But it's a Scotty Young variant. So.
Oh yeah, Phage. Yep. Oh, there you go. Here, that looks like the Department of Truth cover error. The back barcode has 1116. Yeah, so then that might be the 6th printing. Yeah.
Passed up on that.
You're talking about this one?
Yep.
I'd open it, but those fucking Box Hero stickers are a pain in the ass to get off. The Mighty Thor 298.
There you go.
I don't know anything about it.
Old Thor, can't go wrong.
There's nothing on the back of it, so it's just a filler book, I guess. Oh, that's a badass cover. Silver Surfer #1.
Nice.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Annihilation Scourge.
Yeah.
So, and I know I don't have a winner because Spidey Power Tunnels won it. But all right, well, you guys all know I love Morbius. I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
Another filler, but the cover's pretty cool. The cover's pretty cool. You know?
There you go. Not a bad box.
One more. What do we got
there
here?
you
Yeah, anything Morbius is cool. Okay.
Daredevil 189.
There you go.
Wait, know anything about that? No. I'll have to search these books. There's a couple of these look like they might have some value. These might be in a free giveaway coming soon near you.
There you go.
All right. So my pickups from TERRIFICON. Well, we'll start with these were the con exclusive Moon Knights. That's the Virgin.
Killer.
There's the trade dress and the second Virgin. In case I want to read it more than once, right? So after Friday, they started limiting these. You can only buy one Virgin at a time, one per customer. They did not do that Friday. I only bought two because I didn't want to spend $300 on variants, but other people did. It's probably why they limited it. So I bought this on the last day.
Hey, boom.
It's not what I paid for it.
I like it. I like it.
It's got some ticks, but, you know, maybe an 9.0 with a good pressing, you know. From the same gentleman about this.
Oh, look at that.
I've not bought I don't own this book, and this looks like it has a chance.
Nice, dude.
No ticks. Of course, I haven't really opened it up and thumbed through it, you know. And
That's a nice buy for what's coming next week.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw it on the wall. And he also had first Cho as Spider-Man. It was at Amazing Fantasy 10. He had 300 on it. It wouldn't come down. I tried to bundle it with these other two books. Then I tried to trade. It was that close to trading money plus those books for my fourth printing of Star Wars #3, First Dr. Aphra, the fourth printing.
Nice.
I was like, he was like, I don't know if I want to spend that money at the end of the show. And I'm like, bro, I'm buying $500 worth of books from you. You're not spending, you know, like, and right the last second, he was like, I can't do it. So then I found this.
There you go.
There you go.
Badass book. The high grade is worth a lot of money. I paid like $15 for it. He had some Star Wars. It looked like they had been picked clean. And he looked at me. He goes, I had 1,000 people look through all my Star Wars books, and every one of them left this one behind. I don't know why, but
why? They
don't know. Stupid.
They don't know comics.
I bought one of these.
Hey.
One of these. With that, I got to check and tell me what this is.
Usagi Jimbo. That's
number 6.
That's a Ryan Brown.
Is it a Ryan Brown cover?
Ryan Brown cover.
Such a big
fan. I don't know if there's any, if it's worth anything or it was thrown in there because it's a Ryan Brown book, you know.
It's a little chump change.
I love the print that I got in that book, all the different Wolverines.
Oh, that's dope.
Old Man Logan, Weapon X, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, that'll end up being a frame. And the slab I got from that was this one.
Oh, nice.
I don't know anybody. I looked this up on eBay. One guy had one for sale, and there was none sold. So I have no idea what this is worth.
Yeah, it's part of a set. I think it's a three book set. Is that Tyler Kirkham?
Philip Tan.
Oh, there you go. KRS exclusive. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
not bad at all.
I'll be moving that. And then I also got in that box along with those, and I put a picture of it is
Joker in the building.
I got this in the box. So one of the Last Ronins, Ryan Brown, Very Gary exclusive. I brought this to Captured Collectibles, and they witnessed Ryan Brown signing it, so it's off the CGC to get graded.
Nice.
And then I also at the Captured Collectibles, those guys, if you ever meet them, Jason and his whole crew from Captured Collectibles are awesome. Friends of the channel. They work closely with Spineworks, Lenny and Mike. And they had Shannon Mayer at their table signing. So I bought this. This is the actual book that I bought. You can see the dark blue signature on the top. This fucking Harley Quinn print is absolutely gorgeous.
Shannon is lights out.
Oh my god, it's so lifelike. It's like a goddamn photo, you know?
He's lights out. Utterly lights out.
So this is off to CGC with Captured Collectibles as well. I got
Roger, if it's not a 9.8, can we crack it?
no, not that one.
All right.
It's that's with sketches.
Okay.
That's my problem with sketches. Not
I
sketches.
crack slabs, so
Yeah, I know you do. So
okay.
so
I
my
wasn't sure.
my son came in Saturday, and ever since the god awful movie Space Jams came out, he's been infatuated with Looney Tunes.
Nice.
And hey, Doug, we were just talking about you. We showed this wonderful picture of you and the lifelike sketch you made of me. So appreciate that for sure. So while he was there, he's like, I want to have someone do some art for me. So he had Richard Maurizio do this sketch of Bugs Bunny for him.
That's badass.
Yeah. He really is. I was like, would you pay? And he told me, and I was like, what is he doing? He's like, I don't know. What the hell did you tell him? Well, I wanted like Bugs Bunny or something. I'm like, is it on a book? Is it on like where's he drawn? What did you ask him to make? He goes, I didn't. I just paid him. And so I watched him doing some other ones. He had like Bugs and he had Lola and he had other characters. I'm like, dude, if you had asked him to do like a Toon Squad, he probably would have done it for you, you know?
Yeah.
But he'd never been to a con and had anything like that done. And then my favorite piece from the weekend was a sketch that I had done by Megan Hutchinson Cates. I love her art. She's got a definitely a unique. So I asked her to do a Harley Quinn for me.
Dude, that is
came out awesome.
Crazy.
It came out awesome.
Shit. Dude, you got to send that to Michael's. That gets the Michael's frame treatment.
Yeah, for sure. And I got to tell you, Megan was the nicest person. She was sitting next to Donnie, who obviously had a long line. So I was talking to her because I had reached out to her on Instagram asking for a commission. But I did it kind of close to Terrificon. So apparently she doesn't check Instagram. So that is what she said. And because of the art, she does some dark stuff as well as some cool shit like this. I fucking love this thing, man.
Dude, that is so dope.
And
I love that.
So I said to her, my idea was to have a sketch of Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas and Sandy, which is the girl made of yarn from the same movie, being saved with Spider-Man swooping in. And she was like, well, that's awfully interesting. So she gave me an email she's like, take this email and start the communication process so we can figure it out. She goes, I would love to try to do something unique for you. And she was
awesome.
great. Yeah. And it's so funny because the two of them interacting like a married couple, it's like, that's Donnie Cates. Everybody's in line for him. It's like, oh my God. And this guy came up and asked Megan to sign a Captain America shield. Right. So she's like, all right, I've never done any work on Captain America, but she's like, I'll sign your fucking cat if you want me to, So, which I thought was hysterical. And Donnie's like, yeah, I've never done any stuff on Captain America either. She stops. She goes, yes, you did. He goes, no, oh yeah, you're right, I did. And it was just like a married couple in the kitchen, having a discussion, and she ended up being right. And he was like, damn, she's right. That was a great interaction. She, like I said, she fucking nailed this. I couldn't expect anything more than what she did.
Dude, that's crazy.
So look, definitely went into the weekend saying I wanted her to do a commission for me. She wasn't really doing commissions. That's considered a sketch, even though it's color. It came out like this is it's like a 1/4 inch thick or 1/8 inch thick board that she did this on. So it's more like, she nailed it. So to get a commission from her, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Nice, man. That's dope.
That was great, man.
What's the chat saying?
Kate's handler was a smoke show.
Yes. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. If they weren't going to the table because of him, they definitely were because of her.
Nice.
Joker's in the house? Yo,
yes.
Joker and Biggs are the only two people that can constantly go to a show that I'm at and I never see them. Like I like if it wasn't for the fact that I was running the swap, I probably wouldn't have seen them at our swap. Like there's pictures of them with all these different fucking people, and I'm like, I saw them once on the way up the escalator. They were eating pizza. They were having lunch at the pizza place right there. After that, nothing. All of a sudden, they're home. I'm like, Joker, man, you got. I don't know if I smell the one time you met me, but next time we gotta make it a point to get a photo together.
There you go.
So we're gonna go. I want to show some pictures that we took. Everett loaded up some videos, right? Did he already show it? No.
No, I don't think so.
He did not show it. So what Everett wanted to show is Saturday morning, like 8 a.m. He's in there. I slept in. I was at the booth late the night before. He was like 5:30. I'm done. I'm like, the show's on until 7, dude. We can't leave. I said, you're setting up. So I was sleeping. He was in the show. Goes to use the bathroom. Realizes that like all the places that you take pictures, the Batmobile and all that, there's nobody watching them. So this guy jumps into the Batmobile and takes a fucking video. So here it is.
Atomic batteries of power. Turbines to speed. Roger, ready to move out. I am in the Batmobile. That's right.
Otto looks so banged up.
You see that? He sounds it. He looks it. You can see that he's hung over. It's hysterical. And then he wanted to show the video of my interview with Fat Thor. So, and it was funny because I always talk about my favorite line from any Avenger movie of all time. And when I said it, he goes, I got to get him. You're going to do it. So, everybody, I am here with Thor, or some mean people call him Fat Thor. Are you all right?
It's just Thor.
Are you okay?
I am fine.
You don't look all right. You look like melted ice cream.
It's been tough. It's been rough.
So you having a good time to come? People want to take pictures with you and stuff?
Oh, yes, they do. Very much. Very much so.
How many beers have you had this morning?
This is like the third.
Or is it from last night? Still up?
No, I need more and more.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on the show. Guys,
appreciate it.
here at Cranky Canadian with Fat Thor.
I'm still worthy.
Everybody, I am here with Thor.
I love that he's drinking the Modelo. Excuse me.
He's drinking a Modelo. I love how he threw it. I'm still worthy.
Hey, man. Thor showing love. Thor showing love.
Oh, my God. That is my absolute favorite line when Hulk says, Thor, are you okay? And he goes, don't I look okay? And Rocket Raccoon says, you look like melted ice cream. Fucking die every time I see it. So
And he looks like F. Thor.
yeah, the Big Lebowski. Yeah, there was definitely if you take the hammer away, a lot of those guys did look like the Big Lebowski.
Oh yeah, man. There was a dude in there with like no shirt.
Yeah, that's the one.
PJs
That's the one. Pressable Deffects, I think, interviewed.
Interviewed. Oh, okay.
So here's some cool pictures. Here we go. It's lunch. We took one picture, and then after I left, apparently they took like 10 more. So they waited till I leave. They waited till I left to take a whole bunch more. Nigel's there. Like, what the hell did this happen? Oh, it was after you left. All right. So I guess I'll just go F myself. So it's me and the brother and Chimo.
Nice.
This is our interview Friday night. Batman and Matt Murdock came off the elevator and sat down, and I don't know what Ever's doing. That was pretty funny. They kept the character pretty good. That's a good shot of all of us. Yeah,
that's the thumbnail right there.
Look at that. Look at that with the Morbius sporting a nice shirt right there, man, with the hat to match.
Oh yeah.
With the red and black lumberjack. And you know what's funny about with these photos? We took like 10 of them, and it's like they kept putting us against this wall, and I realized it's because the shadow blocks my face. I think they did it on purpose.
Nah.
She's like, no, go up against the wall so we can't see your face. This was at the that bar that we kept going back to. Me and Spidey.
There he is.
You got to see a version of this picture where it's panned out because he was rubbing my belly like I was Buddha. That one, and the still picture, he's got his hand on my stomach like he's a proud papa expecting. Moonlit Comics, she was a blast, a lot of fun. She fit right in with all of us for sure, right, Morbius?
Yep, facts. For real.
I got to throw in one with the wives.
The ladies.
Afterwards, at Sunday, and like when the bar shut down and everybody went back to their rooms, we hung out with the wives until 3 a.m.
And Otto looks banged up in that picture too.
We were banged up. That was after dinner, but like later on in the night, we were out till like 3:30, and I was playing. I may or may not have given an old Asian woman a heart attack,
My God.
I was playing this game. So I love the Buffalo games, and they have a new set of them. So I always like to play the end. I go there, and this little Chinese woman, she's got her head against the thing. Like, she must be waiting for her husband. So I walk up, I'm like, "You playing?" She stands up like this, and she's like, "Oh, no, you want to play?" She moves over 2 seats, goes back to sleep. Now I'm playing, and then she takes all my money. So Everett's there. He's taking selfies with her. You know, like our wives are laughing to the point where, like, they're holding, like, they're gonna pee their pants. And I looked at all of them. I said, "Watch this," and I sneezed I fake sneezed as loud as I fucking can with a high pitch. I look up, and the 3 of them fucking scattered like cockroaches when you turn a light on. And I'm like, so I have no idea if she jumped or shit herself. All I know is because I did. I was like, "Oh, excuse me." It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You sleep at the video machine. Go to bed. What are you doing?
Exactly.
Oh, poor lady.
There
Justin
he
in
is.
action.
Justin.
First family of comics right here. That's
Right.
Mike, his dad, and his mom. I got to meet the mother this weekend. Of course,
There you
Streetside
go.
Anthony in there.
Streetside.
His parents were freaking awesome. They really were. Mom was so happy to meet us. You know, I know that they watch us, and hope they're watching now because they made it to the live show. Look at that.
There you go.
Streetside. Appreciate him again donating a book to our raffle.
Hey,
This is Morbius. We're doing our live show on. This was Saturday night.
That was awesome, guys. That was
Spidey. See this table that we're standing at? This is Everett.
Yeah.
This is Everett rolling dice and hoping that they stick. This is usually up against the wall about 30 feet away with 2 lamps on it. He moved the glass coffee table that was there, dragged this thing over, put the lamps on the floor, and said, "What are they going to do? Tell me to put it back?" And nobody said a word to us. Nobody said a word.
Not at all.
I like this one because I don't know what the hell he's doing. So great pictures, great time. This was Morbius. It was fun, right?
Yeah, it was great, man. You couldn't ask for anything more. You know, you're around so many amazing people. You and everybody's like, because you've been dealing with so many people, and then you meet new people, which is great because online you just you just see books mostly, on their account, and then when you go and actually see the face behind the account, and then you actually interact with them and you talk and you build with them, it's like, oh man, it takes it to a whole nother level, and it kind of like tightens the community a whole lot more, with every show, I feel, and
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's great. It's amazing. Like I said, I was there mainly to meet everyone, more than hunting, and I think that was the common sense with everyone there. It was just more like, hey, this is just the opportunity with the whole pandemic behind us. Well, not more, it seems to be, coming back. So, but anyway, it was just great. It kind of took you out of the bullshit, that you just in your house all the time. You just, dealing with eBay, and it's like, fuck eBay. I fucking hate eBay. And it's like, I'm tired of the bullshit where you go, I hate to change the subject, but eBay, I'm like fucking done with it. I'm just so over eBay with their bullshit. Like, you see books on there that it's like on the same thread. You could literally see a book for like $300 and the same book going right underneath it for fucking $15. And you're like, you dick, like, you don't see that? Like, you fucking, and I'm the type of person that screenshots that and send it to the guy who's selling it for $300. That's me. Yeah, if you're on eBay and you got that picture, that was me. You know what I mean? Because it's like I want to, remind you, like, yo, stop being an asshole, man.
Yeah,
like for real, stop trying to take advantage of people. Stop, like, honestly, like, we're in this passionately. We love our books. We read our books, which is number one. And not for nothing, Roger, I got the nickname, and it's official. At the table that you were just showing the picture, you were saying, everybody, you did give me a nickname, and I'm gonna hold true to that name. You remember, or we was already
at the lunch?
No. When we was at dinner, the picture you showed with Justin, we was all at the Summer Shack. What was it?
Yeah, that was lunch.
Lunch. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And you called me the bouncer.
The bouncer, yeah.
The bouncer. Now, there's a reason for that because, of course, I do the show Comic Relief, and I'm very, quick to point things out. You know what I mean? And I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm not afraid to call you out if you're on some fake ass shit, fake bullshit. You on here, as an investor, and you're calling yourself a collector. Get the fuck out of here. You're not reading your books. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear that. And when you said that to me, that you was like, yo, you're like the bouncer.
Yeah, because you had like a Roger rant going on.
Right.
I love it.
No, at lunch he was going on like, me, you bouncing people. You're like the bouncer.
You're like the bouncer, and exactly, and that's it. Kind of how I feel. It's like I stand in front, and it's like, nah. If you're not real about this, if you're not really passionate about it, if you're not reading your books, if you're not really about this life. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? If you're not doing that, to me, you're just taking advantage. You're trying to just get it. It's all about economics. It's all about the money to you. And to me, it's like, it's okay. There's nothing wrong about investing into your future and getting, graded comics and making sure that you have a backing behind your collection and making sure that you're putting your money where it belongs. I get that. You know what I mean? But if you're doing that, but then again, you're not actually like reading books and you're not really about this life, like you can't even go back into a comic book and actually point out a specific thing about that comic, and you've never, because I mean, how many guys, come on, how many times we don't see that? Even Case just posted on his Twitter not too long ago, some dude that was like, bro, just tell me what's gonna happen so I could go get the books, and that's all I want to know. Like, I don't want to know.
He doesn't want to do any work.
Right. He don't want to do no work. He went straight to the creator and was like, give me the inside track. And then on top of that, the cherry on top, which was like the kick in the nuts to Kate's, was like, oh, and by the way, I don't even read the books. I just flip through them. Oh, so you're telling the guy who busts his ass all night trying to come up with, storylines for you to read and enjoy. And he's telling you, oh, no, I don't want to. I'm not even reading your shit. Just tell me who's gonna be in it, so I could go get those books, and I could flip it, and I could get paid off your ideas and what you're doing. And it's like, really, like that was such a kick in the nuts. Like, it was just like, come on, man. Like, that was so asshole-ish that it was just like I couldn't even fucking like it just like, when you throw up in your mouth, it was one of those, you read it and you're just like, yo, this fucking asshole. Like, he's definitely them dudes you want to slap. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. And that's why I feel like I'm 100% about this. Like, I've been doing this for over 30 years. You guys have been doing this for so long as well. And come on, like, you gotta, you can't let stuff like this slide. You know what I mean? If guys are on here, call them the fuck out. Who gives a fuck? I'm not here for the followers. I'm not here for none of that. I'm here about the books. I'm here about, the passion of it.
You're gonna be like the Moria comics. You're gonna be like the Moria.
There she is.
That Mrs. Morbius?
That's Lady Morbius.
Lady Morbius.
Lady Morbius.
She's famous. Say hello.
Say hello.
Hi. Just bringing the beer, bringing the beverages.
Very nice.
Hold on a second. Let
me sure it's hydrated.
let me try that.
Yeah.
Hold on. It didn't happen. It was like Thor, you know what I'm saying, calling the hammer.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
I tried it. It didn't work.
I gotta say, so BX, Dave, you were missed.
Yes.
I filmed a video, an interview between BX and Everett, and I literally thought they were gonna rip each other's arms out. Like, they decided, because BX is always slapping himself, and they're both jacked, so they like grabbed in, and BX like, that wasn't strong, and he made him do it again. I'm like, they're gonna hurt each other. He's gonna rip off Everett's arm and hit him with it.
Yo, BX is a scary dude. Like, when
he's a big
that
dude,
little video that Justin posted, that he just grabbed Justin and he was about to slap his chest, and he was just like I wanted that to happen. It was like no, and then it was like, oh, okay.
Like the Beast Benson with the $5 super chat. What,
bro? I came up to him. I gave him a pound. I thought he was gonna eat me alive, bro.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's tall.
For like 2 seconds. I was scared for my life.
Such a great time chatting it up with the awesome members of this community. Aldo couldn't agree more, Morbius. So let's go. We want to give him a super goof?
Yeah, what is that? Let's give him that one. Where is that shit? Oh, there it is. I got it.
Big money power. Salty too.
Salty too.
Salty too. All right.
All right, Mike. I'm glad you clarified that because I was wondering who the hell Aldo was. All right, so listen, we've been on for an hour 45. Everett ain't coming back. I don't know if he's trying to dry out his thing or if he's just outside punching himself in the face. He's so mad at himself right now.
Probably both of them.
He's, it works. Like he said, we all work because we are such completely, like, you couldn't get 3 different personalities if you tried to handpick them than me, Dave, and Everett.
Yep.
And it's the reason that Everett and I can continually hang out for the last 10 or 12 years because he's such a meatball when it comes to like not thinking things through. But because of that, he gets us into a lot of shit. Like when he turns on the fucking gas, like I watched him, he bought a print. This goes back a few years when Liefeld was at the con. I don't know if this was Rhode Island or if it was Comet or Terrificon. And he buys this print, right? And it's got Liefeld art and whatever. He goes and tells, we step in the line. I was going to have him sign a book until I found out he charged like $100 more if it was a New Mutants 98. Like, I'm not paying that. He brings him this thing and he goes, I bought this when I was a kid. I've had this print this whole time. I'm so great to meet you. And he's like, oh, really great. And he signs the thing. He goes, you know how much I've been looking forward to. Can you just do a little Deadpool head on there for me? And he charges like $30 for those. He goes, you know what? Since you've been a fan for such a long time, he draws a Deadpool head on here for him. I'm like, that's the kind of shit that we walk into because that's what he does. He takes chances, rolls the dice, he takes chances, and most of the time when it works, I jump on the coattails and follow him because I ain't got the fucking balls to do some of the shit that he does, you know. But at the same time, you know, our
that is fantastic.
So unfortunately for him, sometimes that also gets his laptop covered in water or salsa. So yeah, he's tumbler. He may be karate chopping the Mac if he doesn't think he can fix it.
I've never seen it that like.
That's
I've
crazy.
never seen it happen.
He must. It must have. The whole thing must have directly fell right on the keyboard.
Dude, it sounded like a waterfall. It was like, and then gone. It was like instant.
Yeah, and then he was frozen. And
yeah, he just froze.
We got Dave. You got to pull that clip out and do a
karate
chop.
Oh,
goes, I spilled and it freezes.
As soon as this wraps up, I'm going back to the video to watch it just to laugh at it again. So, like, not in a mean way.
It might be in my story tonight.
We're laughing with you, Everett. Yeah, we're laughing with you, Everett. We ain't laughing at you. Trust me.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Still 42 people watch. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. We want to thank Matt from Defects for being on earlier. He's catch him on Team Nerd Herd tonight. Morbius, man, appreciate you being on. Tell people this is, we'll give you time to share. Tell us a little about your channel, what you got coming up. Tell people where they can find you and all that, man.
Yes, definitely. Once again, thank you so much for catching us. Thank you so much for putting me on today. And shout out to everybody who's catching this replay. And if you're not subbed up to these guys, there's something wrong with you. Definitely, you can catch me at Morbius Comics at YouTube. I have the Comic Relief every Tuesday, 7:30. It's actually I have a special co-host every week, and I have a special guest every week. So you never know what's gonna go down. It's always something different. And the Comic Relief, if you don't know what it's about, I talk about touchy topics about comics and what's going on in the community, stuff that people feel a little comfortable talking about. Well, come to Comic Relief because we talk about all that shit. We ain't afraid to touch any topic. We talk about it. And if it gets you mad, that's what we want. Because that means we got you thinking. So definitely come down, check us out. And also every 2 weeks, I have the Morbius Corner that now I changed the time to Sundays at 7 p.m. So this Sunday at 7 p.m., come check out the Morbius Corner, where it's pretty much a hangout where you come through, we talk about different stuff. And, you know, it's comics, it's world related. It's a lot of different things going on, but it's always based around the comics. And then at a monthly, every month I have Off the Wall, where I take a comic book off the wall and we dig into it. You already know. We get into all types of aspects, even continuities, because I love continuity. I love tying in books, because if you know Marvel back in the early Bronze Age, they were synonymous about continuity. You know what I mean? Every book tied into something. So I love looking into that and tying you guys into books that maybe you might have missed out on or overlooked, you know? And yeah, so definitely come check me out. Go sub me up, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell. So if you know when something's coming down, y'all already know. And don't forget the IG. Hit me up on the IG, because every day I'm posting, and y'all already know. Check them stories. Hit me up, because I'm ready to get it in with y'all. I love the community, and this is what we're here for.
Good stuff. And Everett's in the chat and reminded me I almost forgot to do the Shortbox giveaway. We have a $50 gift card, or $50 off a book that you purchase off of Shortbox. Shortbox, friends of the channel. Great place to buy and sell slabs. Definitely fees are a lot less than eBay, and they don't sell raws, so you know what you're getting, you know what you're looking for. I've definitely bought some books, and I've even sold one on it, and I definitely back them 100%, especially since they're constantly evolving, you know, and they got the apps changing again towards the end of August, and Okay, Otto likes that question. All right, let's see if people. I was going to ask something else, but we could use that. So, the question of the day is: earlier, Otto was on the channel, and he spilled a beverage on his laptop, causing it to short circuit. He froze and then ducked out. What beverage was Otto drinking? Wait for the start line, guys. I'm going to give you a start line. The answer can't come in until after the start line. What beverage did Otto spill all over his laptop? So wait for the start line. The first person after the start line to correct. Ooh, so close. So close. He's not drinking it on the rocks, guys.
Yeah, we're close. Lots of ice water.
Here we go. Come on. Yeah, right.
So close. Remember, he wasn't drinking vodka straight.
Oh, no.
No, let's go.
No,
Tito's meat. No, Crown.
No.
That's me.
No.
Tito's and Seltzer. Man from Beantown.
Did it.
All right. Man from Beantown gets it with Tito's and Seltzer. And I don't know if it's the Seltzer or the Tito's that made this computer short circuit, but
combination of both.
Yeah, it's I don't know if there's any coming back from that one, but hey, you know, now we know what he's doing tomorrow, right?
Exactly.
All right, Dave, say goodbye to the peeps, man.
Goodbye, party people. No, I'm just kidding. Always a pleasure. I'm glad to be back. It's awesome to live vicariously through you guys. Definitely coming through next year for sure. But always a pleasure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, so that's it, man. I have had a blast. I appreciate everybody for watching. If you're watching on a rewind, congrats, man, from Beantown. You got that $50 gift card to Shortbox. Everett, you know, my condolences to your Mac, but think how great it would be having a brand new one. And so on behalf of 3 Men in the Basement, David the Cave, Everett Otto, I'm Roger Levesque. We are out. Peace, everybody. Good night, Canada.
Later.